Hey everybody, this is Ashley and I'm with True Style 40. And what I wanted to do today, I was really excited because what I love to do is take someone that has their makeup bag and let's take it and empty it and clean it out. Find out what they're using, what they don't use, what is old, what could be replaced, and maybe some wonderful things that they have that they don't even know why they have it and what they can do with it. So I kind of did that with my own bag today. And I have a couple of makeup bags. Also, when people think about cleaning out their makeup bag, I like to replace some items with cleaner products that are less toxic and they don't have as, parabens and things in it that aren't good for us. But also people get really worried, like, well, I guess I'll just throw everything away and start, over. And you can do that, but the best way to do it is like if you're getting ready to run out of mascara, why don't you try new mascara? Just finding things that they don't always have to be organic, but there's so many products out now that say that they're natural and organic, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're best for you. So I like to help people do that. So I did it with my own bag. And what I did today is I just got some old makeup that I don't use all the time. But oh my gosh, I love. In fact, you're going to see this guy who my sister-in-law gave me, and it's awesome. It's an awesome product. I mean, Urban Decay, it's great. I don't need to replace that. I'm going to use it, but I need to pull it out and use it. And the thing I did is I redid my skincare today. I made sure everything I used on my face was more clean, not many toxins or anything in it. And then, so if I had some other things that was like a no-name eyeliner, no big deal. I'll replace that stuff later. So stick around. Hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, please put them below in the comments and subscribe. And so this is my clean out my makeup bag for mature skin. So what I'm doing here is I have my Lime Life concealer and I'm putting it under my eyes, and I'm also tapping it around areas that are really dark on my cheeks, sunspots, and different places like that. And before I got started, I did, like I said, really clean, good skincare. So my face was ready for all of this. And so I'm just using the one Lime Life concealer. I love it. It's got a wax to it. So if I sweat and get hot, and it just stays there all day. So then I also use a lighter concealer, also by Lime Life, on my eyes as an eye primer. And I mean, wow, look at that. This is the big difference between having a primer on and not. I have so much darkness in my eye. So I also just continue to add a little bit more on those other spots and places on my face, and just make sure I have the big areas I want covered, because I don't mind my freckles. I like to let my skin show through. Still touching up my eyes a little bit here. And I always put it in the corners of my eyes. There's so much darkness, especially as we get older and have more mature skin in the corner of our eyes. Now, this is the Lime Life Cream Foundation. And what's so wonderful about this is you can use it as a tinted moisturizer by adding a sunscreen to it or adding some oil to make it lighter. I decided to do like medium coverage here, so I'm just putting it right on my brush and putting it all over my face, and then adding a little bit extra on my finger. And the warmth of my finger really takes the foundation and just kind of blends it into my skin. So like around my nose, it really helps to do that. Now what I've added is I wanted to contour and add a little bit of color to my skin, and that is with the Fenty contour stick. And I'm trying to find the color. So the color I was looking for is Mocha, and it's actually called Fenty Beauty, and these are called matchsticks. And the reason why I love these so much is they're very creamy, and this color Mocha is great because it's not too cool, it's not too warm. It's perfect for contouring the side of my nose and doing my forehead, because I have a little extra real estate. I like to shorten my forehead a little bit, and then especially like underneath my chin. I think it's great to use that. On top of that, I'm going to add my Lime Life translucent powder. And this is great just to kind of set the primer on my eyes and the places. My skin is so dry, but I will get oily through the days around my T-zone. So I'm just kind of putting a little bit of powder in those areas. And then at the same time, I have a little bit of bronzer that I'm just kind of taking across my face. But now it's time for brows. And I just think that, I can't leave the house without mascara. I love something on my lips, but brows are so important. So whether you're a pencil person, a powder person, a gel, whatever. Just be sure you do something. And I am loving, this is my Brow Gal. It's called the Brow Gal, and I am using the color brown or number 2, and I love it. And that I'm also using the brush because it's nice and stiff, and I just kind of fill in the sparse places. I don't draw more. I might add a little bit underneath just to get the shape going, but this powder, I can put it on and it will stay all day. It's great. And it's really hard for me being a blonde. I mean, even though I highlight my hair, if trying to find a pencil, sometimes things get too red if I use a brown, and that pulls a lot of red. So I love taupes. And I was trying to find something to brush it through. I couldn't find my spoolie, so I just pulled out the good old toothbrush. So again, cleaning out the makeup bag and using some of these things that I have, you really don't need a whole bunch of products, because I can also use that same brush I just used to do my eyeliner. Like I was talking about at the beginning, this Naked Reloaded by Urban Decay, this is like one of my favorite. I mean, everybody loves all the Urban Decay shadows. And I used a combination in my crease of Bucked and Boundaries and just kind of mixed them together to give some nice depth. And then on the top, I used Bribe. I also put that, and I mean, when you put that on your middle of your eye, you can see it just pops. It just really opens things up. So I like to put it on the middle of my eye and then also around my brow bone. And this is a beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow set. So what I was doing here is I went in with that brush I was talking about and used, it is eyeshadow. It's a mineral eyeshadow, and it's the color Eclipse. And this is by Glow. I love these products because they're really clean and wonderful. And again, you can use them and they will stay. Something I really like to do with my eyes, and I think everybody can benefit from this, is even if you don't want to do a crazy winged eyeliner, I like to just put on a little bit right at the lash line. And it's because my eyelashes are long, but they're pretty sparse. So you see what I did here? I kind of just angled out the brush from the side of my nose to the corner of my eye and made a little dot there, and then just connected it across my eye. That was with the Physicians Formula black eyeliner. I think it's called Eye Booster, and it's a 2-in-1 lash boosting eyeliner, and it has a little bit of serum in it, so it's supposed to be good for your eyelashes. So I do like that, and I really feel like that really pops it out. Now, one of my all-time favorite things, and you hear me talk about it all the time, is taking a dark waterproof eyeliner and putting on the waterline of your top. I don't really put it on the bottom. Sometimes when you blink, it does kind of transfer down there, but that just really gives you that feel. I do not wear false eyelashes. I don't have eyelash added on or anything. So I think that is what really, really helps my eyes pop. And then I pull out the good old Q-tip. I think you got to have Q-tips everywhere, in your drawers, in your makeup bag, everywhere. And that is just such a good blending tool. I think it's wonderful. Now I decided to go right on down to my lips, and in my makeup bag, I can't tell you how many how many nude lip pencils I have, but this is one that's always a wonderful one, and I don't know why I don't use it more often, but it is Spice by Double Wear Estee Lauder, and it is just great. If you put that on and put a little bit of just like a lip balm over it, it's a great color. But today I decided I was going to go for it, and I love in the spring and summer to put a good pop of, coral or orange, and this is the Chanel Velvet Allure number 57, and it is such a creamy, matte looking lipstick. I would highly recommend it. It's one you would just keep and use all the time. I'm finishing up here with a setting spray, and I do really feel like a setting spray and a finish spray, like prior and at the end, are so important. And I love Lime Life. There's one called the Time Setter Makeup Finish. And I put a little bit on my brush just to help blend the eyeshadow and eyeliner all together. And then I spray it over my face. And I'm telling you, it's gotta be one of my favorite. So it looks like I'm finally coming together. And then I realize I need just a little bit more sparkle on my cheeks. And that's where Becca comes in. This is such a great product. You can just tap it on like I'm doing on the bridge of my nose, over my Cupid's bow, and then on my cheeks, or you could put it on even before you put on your foundation. It's wonderful. This is her Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I'm trying to find the color on that one. I'm not sure the color. I think this is one of those, they put them on the box but not on the package. And always, you must curl your eyelashes. Curl, and put on your mascara. I always like black. Some people like brown, but I have just been a black mascara person forever and ever. Amen. And you can just see the difference. And this is Lime Life's mascara, which I just adore. The big thing is with this is I like to tell everybody, whatever mascara you're using, if you love it, love it, love it, buy a tube or two, but try to replace it every 3 to 6 months so you don't get anything in it and protect those beautiful eyes. And it looks like it's finally coming all together. And these are the things that'll fit in a nice little bag. I don't have to put a whole lot. Take it with me. I'll pack it up and it's always ready to go. So here's my clean makeup bag.